Welcome back to Casual Gamer Oz as we continue our F1 2016 Career Mode Championship in our very first season. Ben Waterworth is the name, Ben Waterworth is the driver, and we are currently into our 5th round of the championship in our very first season, of course. Just a bit of a recap of what happened in the last round. Another fantastic qualifying, 7th position on the grid, my 3rd consecutive top 10 grid position, and after a decent start once again I decided to take a little bit cautious until I for some reason turned right into the back of a Force India, damaging my front wing. Now that also gave me a 2-second penalty which was hanging over my head, and it looked like I was doing fairly okay for the most part, until a few little slow mistakes caused Aaron Williams of Felipe Massa to overtake me. I moved out of his way, only to go into the way of McLaren's Jensen Button, taking us both into the wall at the same point, going back onto the track and being taken out of the race by a Haas, giving me my 2nd DNF in the first 4 races. We're now moving into Spain though, as you can see. Before we get into qualifying, just a reminder, of course, Casual Gamer Oz, we are here, we are basically doing a shortened championship in the fact that it's only a 5-lap race, 1 lap qualifying, and we don't really touch with the settings. I'm kind of happy with what we've got here. As you can see, the soft tyre, that's fine by me, and we obviously to have things on like the racing line and other little things like that along the way. So let's get straight into it. Now it's going to be a dry qualifying. It was a wet practice from what I saw, but we're now into a dry Barcelona, a circuit that I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of it. I know it's kind of like the every driver track. This is where they obviously test all the time, so it's kind of got a mixture of all the high speed elements, the corners and everything else, so all the drivers know this like the back of my hand, but I've just never really been a huge fan of it. It's one that's not that good for overtaking. It reminds me a lot of, I don't know if a lot of the gamers who have played F1 games, it reminds me a fair bit of Imola, and I was a much bigger fan of Imola than I was here of Barcelona. So we're aiming for 4 consecutive Grand Prix of top 10 qualifying, and we're right now hovering on the butt of Lewis Hamilton. And what a nice butt Lewis Hamilton has, does he not? Ladies, gentlemen, everyone. Never mind. I hate that corner right there, always creeps up on you. Whack on the DRS. Looks like we're in 4th position at the moment here. Highest ever qualifying, of course, is 5th, achieved in China. But our highest race finish is 16th, also achieved in China. But I keep binning these race results. I'll tell you one thing, I'm hanging on here quite well. This should be another top 10 quali position, not if I bum my car out like that. And of course this is all changed where it originally used to be. Oh, I'm falling back now on the way, so I get this corner. Oh no, I've stuffed that up. What can he do here as he crosses the line? I think that was 13th, was it not? Yep. Oh, Jeff is happy with that. I don't know about that. 13th position. Alright, we'll take it. Okay, fair enough. Still ahead of what the team expects us. So that's how we'll roll. So that way maybe we can avoid some trouble. We've got more cars around us. I don't know if how that means avoid some trouble. But yeah, it seems the pointy end for me doesn't exactly do too well. Okay, 13th. Let's get ourselves ready for that. How's the team resource points up there? 4, 6, 7. A rivalry with the not looking likely of Kevin Magnussen, only 1 point behind. That's not too bad, considering that I don't think I've actually finished ahead of him in a race. So that's how we do. Let's just have a look at our research and development. I think we can. What have we got? 4, 6, 7. We can do some upgrades here. What have we been working on? We're working on the fuel. Let's keep working on that fuel. I'm going to keep going that. So we're going to advancements to the fuel source. Okay. So we'll make it just a little bit better. Cool. All right. That works. I'm happy with that. Let's get straight into this. Boom. Alright, 13th on the grid. We've proved the fuel. That will go well for Monaco. And, nervous. Alright, now, I said in the last race I was going to be cautious and not do anything stupid. Let's take my own advice once again, Ben. Let's bring this home. Get some points. Points is what we want. Let's take a look at the grid here. Okie dokie karaoke. Mercedes in the front row again. Yes, there we go. Ferrari second row. We have a Red Bull third row. I'm going to guess if we move up the thing there. Thank you. Yes. McLaren fourth row. Yes. Toro Rosso fifth row. No, Williams. I forgot about them. Perez, Grosjean breaks the treadmill. There I am. Hulkenberg 14th. Sainz, Gutierrez 16th. Kvyat well down again there in 17th. Magnussen 18th. Neuland, Palmer, and my teammates last again. Felipe, you're letting me down, bro. Alright, let's get ready to rumble. Okie dokie. Don't know what's with the silly accents. Keep it together, Ben. Keep it together. Boom. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to sneak up here past the Haas. Is he going to go up my ass, the Haas? No, but I've held that one well. Okay. Okay. Cautious first corner, Ben. Brake early. That's a good boy. Don't get yourself into trouble. You know what that Force India did to you last time. You're going to be very cautious. You know what those Toro Rossos have done to you in the past. Just hover on signs. Hover on signs. You can do well up into this corner up here. It's always a good overtaking possibility if you outbrake a couple. Had troubles with 2 Williams in the last 2 races. Oh, that's good. That's good. Now Valtteri's on the left bend. You can see the arrows. Shit, 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 shit. Now, come on. Now, that is fucked up. That is absolutely fucked up. He pushed me onto that corner. I had nowhere to go. And I get a 2-second penalty. You have got to be absolutely kidding me. This is what pisses me off about this penalty system in this game. Is it is inconsistent. You get a stupid motherfucking penalty for that bullshit. And yet, how many races ago when I, bummed into the back of Kvyat and didn't even get a penalty for it? Ridiculous. So once again, we find ourselves in a points position, but we know you're going to get a penalty for this shit. Alright, I'm going to compose myself. I'm just going to keep calm. I'm not going to worry about where I finish. I'm just going to attack and go where I can. I'm going to shove one up the inside of Jenson Button because he can get fucked. One thing that I will say I am lucky for is that I did overtake probably, I think maybe 4 or 5 cars by cutting that corner. So in essence, I got pushed off only to overtake cars, and usually they warn you for illegal overtakes and you've got to give those positions back. So perhaps that could have been a bit of a lucky omen there. Okay, so you're going to focus on catching these cars in front. Don't worry about the 2-second penalty. You've got Alonso in front. That's your main target right now, Ben. We've kind of got a bit of a pattern going on here that we finish DNF. So we're set for a finish here in Barcelona. And given that Monaco's next, and that will no doubt be a DNF, we will make sure we keep this pattern going. I've only got to finish in the top 18 this time around. So at the moment, with my 2-second penalty, I reckon I'll drop back a few places, obviously. But if we can get ahead of Alonso here, that could bode well. Let's give me some rich mode on the engine mapping. That would be beautiful. The fuel mix, I should say. Setting some purple sectors. So clearly just, it's interesting, this Sauber, just a little bit of pace. A little bit of interesting pace here and there. And I can just imagine the media talking about what I would actually be doing, that I can qualify so well, but just racecraft, very much a rookie in his very first season. Rosberger with a lot, sets the fastest lap. I can hold on to it in the last corner. Well done, Ben. Executed beautifully. Coming into the main straight. Only 9.93 ahead of Jensen there, so we know that I'm going to drop behind him at the end of this Grand Prix, which is a bit of a trucky ducky. If we can, this corner gets away from you if you don't get it right. It's going to give Jensen some time on me. He's hovering back a little bit there. You know, he was the one who kind of took me out of the last Grand Prix, the crook. Alrighty. In the back, this is good, this is decent, we like this. We're satisfied with this at the moment. Depending on how far 10th place is behind Jensen, maybe if we can maintain the speed, we can hang on to 10th. Maybe. I'm going to count my chickens. I'll be happy with a 12th at this moment. Highest ever finish, of course, in my career at the moment is 16th. But every single race so far I've had some form of incident and crash, which is not good. Now Jensen's right on my butt. You can see the arrows there, so I'm very intrigued actually doing that replay to see who that was who pushed me. I'm guessing it was Bottas because he was next to me. Even though I kind of did give him room, I felt. I saw him on my left and I moved to the right. So I am very intrigued to see how that all played out. Alright. Focus on your race. This is right now, Ben. This is not after the race. Jensen's going to get me on the DRS. I'm going to plant myself on the right there. Yep. See you, gents. I'm going to take you back here, bro. I think you might have me if I outbrake you just ever so late, you little prick. You touched me there, but I think kind of he probably didn't see me. Oh, fuck, I run wide. He's going to take me again. Oh, banging wheels. That's not good. I'm going to plant one down the inside of him here. Thank you, Jensen. Thank you, Jensen. Gently does it, my friend. Come on, you bugger. All right, just hold it together. Hold it together. That's it. I don't know who that's on the inside. It's Carlos Sainz in his home race. Okay, well, we know we're not going to get a point based on this with my penalty. Just again, if it's a penalty, this would be great. But, you know, I'm just going to be a prick to these guys behind me. Show that I can bang wheel to wheel. I'll get some DRS here. Let's click it on. Come on, Jency Wency. Let's show you how to do it in your retirement home right now back in England. And, oh, I think he's got it. No, oh, hang on. Carlos has gotten around both of us. You opportunistic little Spaniard, and I've just shunted you off. And bang, there goes the front wing. Fucking hell, I'm a terrible driver. Should not be called Casual Gamer Oz. This should be called Shit Gamer Oz. Oh, I should get DRS here. It's my rookie season, alright? I'm allowed to make mistakes. Booyah! Let's go DRS. Oh, hello, Palmer. I've been French... Oh, fucked. I've been French fucked. I was about to say I've been bummed by a Renault already this season. Oh, my goodness gracious. 2 DNFs in a row. Let's see how this went wrong. Okay, he gets some great drive out of that last corner. He's got me. And I'm going to move right across him here. This is a naughty, naughty move. Bang. Yep, that's completely my fault. See you later. French fucked for the second time in 3 races. Except this time around, I get French fucked out of the race. Bugger. Yeah, we'll retire, thanks, mate. Now let's, disappointed, sauntering away, tap the marshal, shove the visor down, and, let me have Mercedes going to win this one, are they? Okay, I'm going to want to see the replay of that start, just to, once again see what exactly happened when it came to, going into that corner, because I do believe it was a Williams who took me out. Let's fast forward that a little bit. Well, catch up on yourself there. So I get that inside line there on, I think that was Sainz, was it not? And I'm going to take them both. Now I've got Bottas there, Massa in front of me. Now it's going to be Bottas. Oh, he's driven into me. Well, I guess you can see the racing line there. So he's on the racing line. I'm catching up to it. Oh, that's tricky. I know I'm off the racing line there technically, but he can surely see me. Now he's pushed me there. Now how many cars do I actually overtake here? I get very lucky. There's Fernando. I've overtaken Jensen and Felipe for sure. So if anything, I'd probably get the 2-second penalty for that. In the back of Fernando, lose a bit of the wing. And somehow I still hold on to that hit of Jensen. Well, there you go. Alrighty. Bugger. Another race done, another race fucked up, another DNF. Rosberg, the winner. Hamilton in second. Raikkonen third. Ricciardo fourth. Vettel, Verstappen, Alonso, Perez. Button still managed to get some points. And Grosjean, he finds himself in 10th position. The Drivers' Championship, we'll start off with that first of all, Ben. Thank you. Lewis Hamilton in the lead, ahead of Rosberg, Vettel third, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Raikkonen, Perez, Bottas. Alonso moves up to 9th. Button drops down to 10th. Constructors-wise, Mercedes leapfrogging ahead way into the lead there. 56 points clear of Ferrari. Red Bull in third. McLaren get a few good points there. Fourth. Force India in fifth. Williams sixth. Sorry about that. I've taken a few of their points out of this season. Haven't managed to get them myself. Haas doing very well in 7th. Toro Rosso there in 8th. And of course, dear old little Sauber in 9th. We're still ahead of Mato and Renault. That is round 5 done of our rookie season, and it's going quite pathetically right now. There'll be questions being asked about this little rookie Ben Waterworth, who can plan it quite high up in the grid, but he also keeps planning it into the wall. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, and leave some comments here on Casual Gamer Oz. We appreciate you watching this video, and we'll be back for the duel in the Formula 1 Crown Monaco coming your way next. Be prepared for another DNF. Thank you for watching, and good night.